Hello, friends. My name is Pavel Andreev. I am the author of the Transformational Method Finish. If you don't know about me or my methodology yet, follow the link. And in this video, see more detailed information. And today's rubric questions answers. This is a relationship, which worry a lot of people. So let's move on to the questions themselves. And friends, where do we start? We will sort out such a question with you. How is the relationship between a man and a woman? First of all, this is a mirror. That is, your second half is your mirror. Looking at another person. If you don't like something, first of all, contact yourself. And change it in yourself. And then in another person it will change. Or it won't bother you so much anymore. Also the relationship of a man and a woman. Very dependent on childhood upbringing. Because very often especially. Well, although there is no man. Women have the same thing in life. What is looking for in another? One of his parents. Either mom or dad then. What did he lack as a child? Very often in a relationship. People are starting to demand something from each other. That you didn't get some kind of love as a child. However, this is very common in our practice. Therefore, the relationship between a man and a woman is very difficult. So let's say the process. In which both a man and a woman should develop. Then these relations will be harmonious. Then this relationship will bring some kind of joy. But all violations, which interfere with a harmonious relationship, those violations that are laid out here from childhood on energy, where there was not enough love, or didn't you have enough attention often people demand from each other. And these are the violations. They are all stored at the energy level. And here is the finish method, friends. It allows you to find exactly at the energy level these violations. And transform them there at a subtle level of energy. And from this in the physical world then there are changes. That is, roughly speaking. If you have a relationship there all the time, you swear. You don't understand each other. There, let's say the husband does not respect your point of view. Having worked on the subtle plane with energy. That is, replacing those low-frequency energies to high-frequency energies. The scenario will change in the physical world. How does it change normally? That is, the husband starts out of the blue, pay attention there to your opinion. That is, he begins to reckon with you. Somewhere begins to listen. Watch what you do. To delve into it more, that is. Because we have changed the energy on the subtle plane. On the physical, a person no longer needs to manifest this. To show you as a mirror. So you can fix it. He doesn't need to do it anymore. Because there is no that frequency of energy there on the subtle plane. Accordingly, the whole scenario changes from this. This makes for a harmonious relationship. From this, people begin to hear each other. Understand and interact together as a whole. I say this from experience. Which we have already passed. If you take the relationship parents-children. When misunderstanding. Yes, there are children who do not obey or parents, they do not pay attention there to the desire of children. And everything else. It also turns on here. A mirror that is parents especially in their children. They see the disadvantages that exist in themselves. And having corrected this, the child changes in himself. And here, friends, is what I want to say. Yes, working there with heavy children, for example. There are those who have cerebral palsy or autism diseases. What we see is that when mom starts changing with dad. When do they start living their lives? When we work with mom and dad and with children, then it becomes easier for children. That is, they begin to let go of this disease. They become AA. So let's say ordinary children but like everyone around. And we have already seen this from experience. That all this drags on at the energy level. And children are a wonderful mirror for parents. To fix yourself in the first place. And this will change in them. Because when children are born to us, they look like us, and that's not all. That they took the appearance. They also took something internal belief. Limitation of some kind of fears and everything else. And they show us. What do we need to change in ourselves inside? And by changing it in yourself. It changes in children. Because they come after our energy. That is, their physical space is being built up. Based on that DNA before that information. Which we passed on. Yes, parents. Based on this, a physical plan is built. That is, the body is a belief. Restriction in a child. And the child shows. That here he behaves yes there somehow. Is she psychotic or something? And he says that mom or dad is there. You stop freaking out. I don't behave like this. Will you behave like this in life? I'm showing you. That it's not good. You don't like it. Accordingly, this needs to be changed. So, the relationship between parents and children is. In the first place. The parents themselves. That is, what is inside them. Children broadcast to them and. Very often. I would even say almost always. People don't live their own lives. They don't live along the path of the soul. And the children show them this. When they especially run away from home. They show those. What mom and dad? You are running away from the real you. You live with some masks and. There are also a lot of such cases and they are all different friends. So. If you have any problem in the field of relationships. Parents children or vice versa. Sign up for free diagnostics. The wizard will find your individual. Fundamental violations at the energy level. And will tell you how to transform them. Because from the outside here are the usual. So let us say psychology. That is, how to tell people how to live properly. Yes, in a relationship, this is a very huge problem. This is a very huge problem. Because from the side of the brain. Well, not much works. When you just explain to a person. It is very important to do something in this direction. Not just words. Namely actions. And the actions in our case. This is a change in energy. From low frequency to high purity. So if you have friends. What are the problems in the relationship? Family with their loved ones. In the society, please visit our website. Sign up for free diagnostics. And the master will find your root violations and tell you. How to transform them. The link will be in the pinned comments. I wish everyone. I wish you all success in a wonderful harmonious relationship. While